Hey there, Mama Star here, your spiritual and empowerment mentor. And it's been a while. I talked to you guys at the beginning, kind of towards the end of the year, and talked about doing your year in review in your journal. Encouraged you to do so, and then I thought, well, I got to walk my own talk, so I need to do it. And funnily enough, I ended up avoiding it for a few weeks. So here's the story and what I discovered about procrastination and beating yourself up, your inner critic. And I want to share this with you today because part of what I learned is that I am not perfect. I don't ever profess to be, and I don't ever want to come across that way. I'm on this journey with you. And so as I learn, I teach. So, I did my review, and within a bit of time, it became really clear that there was a lot of wheel spinning last year and a lot of goals that went unmet. And it really threw me for a loop, so much so that I've been pretty quiet for the last few days because I've been trying to figure all this stuff out. And fortunately, having been in the business for quite some time, I've got the tools to do that. So I sat down with my tools and I started working towards it. And one of my favorite tools comes from a website called Self-Therapy Journey. I'll give you a link. I have an affiliate link to it, so I would appreciate if you use that link to go to it. Because it's really helpful, and it's based upon this theory called parts work. We talk about our inner critics a lot of time. We talk about our inner child a lot of time. And so this is really an expansion of that. So what I realized was that I had, on the one hand, an inner critic called the taskmaster, and on the other hand, an inner procrastinator called, well, I called her Jenny. But I have an inner procrastinator and an inner taskmaster, and they are at war all the time. Because the taskmaster is always like, you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, you're not da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the procrastinator is like, well, screw you, I'm not going to do anything anyway. So nothing got done. It's crazy. Turns out that the procrastinator is a lot more powerful than the taskmaster, but in order to deal with the taskmaster, you've got to deal with in order to deal with the procrastinator, you've got to deal with the taskmaster first. So see if some of these things sound familiar for you, because I really dug in on this website, which is awesome. There's tons of quizzes there. You can go and you can find out if you have a different flavor of inner critic. My particular one is the taskmaster, but there are other types. So I dug in, got the materials. You can, get beyond just the quiz. You can learn more for like $8. So I decided to dig into my taskmaster. And here's some of the things. Now, see if some of these sound familiar, because they just hit me upside the head. Some of the things that your taskmaster does. I push myself to work really hard. I rush through tasks in an attempt to get more and more done in less time. I feel as though I don't work hard enough. Oh my God, that one kills me. It's very important to be highly successful. I judge myself as lazy. I judge myself when I don't accomplish as much as I should. I strive to advance spiritually. Who knew that was a thing? I feel that I'm not capable enough. This one, I offer to take on additional tasks or responsibilities even when I'm already overloaded. I take on additional commitments without really evaluating my ability to fulfill them. So those are some of the behaviors. And then when it got down to it, some of the thoughts that come through. See if any of these resonate with you. You should plan better. You should get more done. You aren't special, you're just ordinary. You don't measure up. You're way behind where you should be. You're way behind others. You're all talk and no action. You don't really try. You can't stick with things. You can't stay focused. You waste your time. What's the matter with you? Why can't you get it together? You're undisciplined. It's all up to you. No one will help you. You should have done more. You'll never catch up. Other people can do this. Why can't you? These are all the voices in my head saying this to me, and I got stuck in this pattern. And because I'm stuck in this pattern, number one, it's a pattern. So that means that I can shift it. That means that I can get my inner taskmaster, and on the other end, my inner procrastinator, to stop beating me up already and help me fix things. So that's what I've been doing this week. That's been a lot of really seriously examining the thoughts that come into my head, the things that I say to myself, and saying, no, that's not right. No, I'm not going to choose to add this on. I have plenty to do. What can I do realistically to complete this task? Do I need to let this task go? Do I need to give myself a time limit to play this video game and then go back to work? So it's been a lot of negotiating and a lot of work and a lot of thinking about what I desire, the work experience capabilities that I want to move into, the ease that I want to move into. And so I've been studying a lot on this website in order to get all this fixed. So that's what's been going on. And it's helped. It's helped a lot. It's been a lot of really seriously, again, thinking about every single thought that comes into my head and evaluating it. And it's a lot of work. It gets exhausting sometimes. Sometimes you just want to go like, oh, can I just zone out for a little bit? Well, yeah, you can, but the work is important too. So this is where I'm heading in my exclusive group, the Empowered Women's Circle, is to really get us to stop beating ourselves up, figure out what the source of the issue is, and fix it. The good news is you can become part of this circle if you just join at the $1 level and you get access to my blogs, you get access to my coaching forums, and you get access to the Empowered Women's Circle community forum where we help each other work things out. You can do that for $1 a month. At the $11 level, you can join and get more information, more videos, and more instruction on using the forums. And then there's higher levels, the Circle of Friends level and the Inner Circle level, where you actually get coaching. So if that appeals to you, if you want to become a part of an empowered women's community, a sisterhood of support, then you're definitely going to want to join in on there. And if nothing else, go check out the selftherapy.com. I'll put a link in here. It is my affiliate link, so if you decide to purchase anything from them, I will get the credit, and I appreciate that greatly. And I'm going to put my Patreon link in here as well if you want to join in and follow me on my journey as I battle my inner taskmaster and my inner procrastinator. And, oh my God, the other thing that I'm doing this year is I've really decided that it's time for me to study mindset. And so I've asked people what their favorite mindset books are. I am starting a reading list, and I am beginning on this journey of studying mindset from the ground up. And I'll be sharing that with my Patreon blog and my Patreon clients as well. So if you want to join in on that journey, learning a lot. Right now, the book I'm reading, just so you know, is, and I'll put the link in for that, also an affiliate link, but the link I am learning, the book I'm reading right now is called The Power of Broke by Daymond John of Shark Tank. Fascinating. He really kind of digs in and studies people who started out with nothing and created these $1 million businesses. And what his premise is basically, hey, being broke is an advantage. Being broke makes you hungry and makes you take chances, and you need to do that. You need to find your passion. And so I really love this book. I'm really digging it. And so as I'm going through this mindset journey, I will certainly share with you the books that I'm reading and the links to get them on Amazon, as well as the stuff that I'm learning in self-therapy. Because let's face it, we're all in this together. We're all learning together. And if I can show you some of my humanity and some of the things that I'm going through so that you can learn, I'm all on that all the time. So have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me today. And drop me a line, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Bye-bye.